Hey guys, John here from PartsEngine.ca, coming to you live from SEMA 2014 at the Las Vegas Convention Center. I'm here with Chris at the Access booth, and he's going to do a little rundown on what he's got to offer to Canadians this year.
Thanks, John. Appreciate it. Chris from Access covers. Here we're actually going over our off-road LED lights. The two that we have actually on this truck are 42 watts. They're available in a flood or a spot. So we have, if you look back on this tag board down here, we have 4 different lights. Again, each of them are available in a flood or a spot. The two that we're showing actually on this truck are 42 watts. They each come with 2,800 raw lumens. They have been certified tested. Want to make sure that you know that. They do come with all shatterproof lenses, aluminum housings with the heat sinks on the back. It's a 20 gauge wire, 18 inches long, so you can hook it up to pretty much anything. What's also nice is when you talk about lights, you need to make sure that they don't get that condensation that forms behind it. The seal is one of the most important things. We actually have gone through and used over $10,000 worth of competitors' lights and over 22 months of research and development to bring these lights out. To put our name on it, we wanted to make sure that it has what we would want behind our brand, have Access name on top of it. So I did want to tell you, obviously you're going to get, they're tested for over 30,000 hours. You're not going to get any condensation behind them, so you're not going to have any of that moisture, and then they're just price point right. These have on here a jobber of about a full retail of about $115 a piece. Okay. So it's a great price point. Now obviously that is US, so add about 10 percentage points on that for it on there. And then what we do is we also have on the other ones, if we start down here, our 18 watt, that's 1,200 lumens, so it's a great back for a reverse, for an ATV, for all those different applications that you can possibly think of out there. Our 2,400 watt is going to be 1,600. The thing I love about this, full retail, you're talking they're the slim back design, so they're smaller than these with the 1,600 lumens per piece, so you're talking 3,200 a pair, with a full US retail of less than $100 a pair. That's amazing on a price point. You're looking at over about 105 for a pair of those on the 18 watt full retail, not jobber, full retail. Obviously we went over our 42 watts, and then in closing on here our 90 watts, that's 8,100 lumens. It is amazingly bright. Again, available in a flood or a spot for all your applications. This also is going to come with a 67 or 68 rating. So not only is it going to be a waterproof, but it's going to be a dustproof. Where all these other three here are going to be a 67. So it's going to be a waterproof on there. On our big 90 watt, it also does have an industrial agricultural. It has some shocks built in. So when you put it on top of something, it's going to keep point. I do very well with the Jeep market on these. They're putting them up where the little cubes are up on either side of the windshield. Full retail, $259. I kind of use it as a great price point as well, but 8,100 lumens. I mean, 3 of these puppies is brighter than a 50-inch light bar, and it's $1,000 less. Wow. So, awesome. Back to you.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris. That was, I guess we could say, illuminating. Hey guys, John here with Chris again. He's going to be showing us some bed lights.
Hey John, what we're doing here at the SEMA Show, we're going to be going over our bed lights. We have many different options that we can use to fit in the back of your bed, as well as we can be able to use in many different applications. This light right on over here is our 12 inches. It's a full retail of $39. What's nice about our lights is I always like to show people a couple different things. First, we use true 3M red adhesive, so you can be able to mount it anywhere. It's going to actually stick. Okay. If you got that spray-in bed liner, I can put some adhesive promoter and put it actually on the back of that, right up onto your spray-in liner. It's going to stick.
So even though it's textured, it's not going to cause a problem?
Absolutely. In extreme heat and extreme cold, I live in Atlanta, Georgia, so the extreme heat, our company, we're out of Jamestown, North Dakota. It gets brutally cold out there. You put these on a Line-X bed, it's going to be able to stick, not run into a problem with it.
Awesome.
Also, I talk about flexibility, as these actually have a fisheye. It's actually more kind of a rounded, so it actually shoots the light out at many different angles instead of the flat ones. When you, like kind of in the audio market, when you put it flush, it shoots it straight out. I like to talk about on how it's pliable. You can see actually I can bend this completely like a pretzel. I can also show that I can bend it back 180 degrees. You know, I can hit it, it's not going to run into a problem. Any of these lights here can be cut. They're cut into sequences. So tested to 35 feet underneath water. Okay. Even the switch, which it comes already wired with, it's a bubble switch, so it's not going to have any problems. You can literally put this on a boat anchor, throw it 35 feet underneath water, and not run into a problem. And what we did is on that line, our 12 volts, we came out with our 12-inch, our 24-inch, our 39-inch, and our 60 inches. And you can see, I mean, on how bright these are and what they're going to do and light up. But think of the different places also, not just the bed of a truck. You go buy a brand new $60,000 Ford Super Duty, it doesn't have a light underneath that hood. You go buy an $8,000 Kia, it does. We have that problem eliminated. A toolbox, an ice shack, a snowmobile, an ATV, all your different places you can put it. I use this 60-inch underneath the back of my tailgate, running it to my reverse lights. When I hit unlock, it puts up an amazing amount of light for backing up, great opportunities. We also released our battery light, which is an 18-inch, comes with a battery box, again 3M red, factory set for 3 minutes. It can be moved from 3 minutes, 5 minutes to permanently disabling it. So this actually right now, if we walked away, it would actually turn itself off in 3 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It is submergible too, including this battery box, to 5 feet of water. So not that you're planning to throw your vehicle up there into water, but
you never know
with the rain and whatnot. But what we do is obviously full retail $39.39, 54, 77, and 119 US dollars. We make it a price point that anybody can afford to light up the back of their truck. We're always hoping they see the light.
Nice. Thanks so much, Chris. I want to give a big shout out to Chris and the team here at Access. For those of you watching at home, be sure to like and follow us on Facebook or send us a tweet using the hashtag Canadian Trucking Pride. And be sure to check out our blog at blog.partsengine.ca.